Good evening, and welcome to 60 Frames, the YouTube channel where we discuss everything you need to know about the film industry. Today, we are interviewing director Chill of the up-and-coming horror film, The Dark Cloud. So, director, you have an up-and-coming film. Can you please tell us about it?
So The Dark Cloud is a film about Jessica, a 30-year-old single mother who's being haunted by the soul of her dead daughter. It takes place in these current times in the suburbs and at a lake where the haunting and the remembrance of the daughter is brought back about.
So it's a haunting.
Yes, it definitely is a haunting film. It's meant to scare you, but at the same time, it's a little different. You know, it's not a guts and glory. There's a lot of underlying theme to this movie that I think people would love to see.
Okay, so what makes this haunting movie any different from any other horror film?
Well, I mean, there's nothing new under the sun, but I would tell you this. With this one, although it does scare you, but the premise of it is that the underlining theme shows us something about human nature and about how things might not always seem to be what they are.
Oh, director, please, no spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you any spoilers on this one. It's deep. It's deep cover of what we're doing. Cloak and Dagger for sure. We even have a lockbox at Evan Creations for this script because it's that incredible. Absolutely.
Good to hear. Why did you choose a horror film?
Honestly, I chose horror, which is kind of interesting. Horror is not my favorite genre. I'm a sci-fi guy. But if you try to build the Star Trek space station and crash 15 cars like one of my favorite movies in Fast and Furious, you're going to run out of budget pretty quick. Horror is a different type of genre for the fact that you don't need big actors. Really, you don't need any superstars because it actually takes away the dynamic. When you bring in a big face to a horror film, the audience is more focused on that person than the overall story. That's part of it, and also by doing that, we keep our budgets very low. So for instance, Jason Blum, who we really want to focus on sending this movie to, he shot Paranormal Activity for $10,000 to $15,000, and the movie grossed over $80 million. So, I mean, if you think about this, it's really low risk, high reward. And also, with my background in the music industry, sound design, which is so critical to coming up with a good horror film, is something that I love. So it works hand in hand.
Good. So are there any more to come from the Dark Cloud franchise?
Oh, yes. We actually are in the process of writing the second and third script of this trilogy. I'm not going to give away much, but I will say this, that there's a character in the Dark Cloud that we will come to see towards the end. We would come to notice towards the end that actually is a powerful force in all of this. I'm not going to give you which one it is because that's part of the twist. But yes, we're working on 2 more films for this trilogy.
Okay. And can you please show us a little sneak peek?
Yeah, I got a little sneak peek. This actually right here was a 2-minute short that I did for the film, for film school. It actually only encompasses, for the most part, the last scene of the movie, which was originally the last scene. Now that this full script has been written, the last scene is probably going to completely change. Yes, that's what I have for you today. So we can check it out. I'm going to stop talking. We can check it out.
Okay.
told you that's going to be a good one. That's just a little sample, like I said. Nothing too divulging of what actually is going on. It's a lot juicier than that. But it does give you an idea of the type of supernatural abilities the daughter has. So,
We would like to thank Director Chill and Anvin Creations for coming out and spending time with us at 60 Frames Entertainment. The upcoming horror film will be released in the fall of 2020.
yes, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I had a good time. I love you guys.